Well, in just a few hours, a new member will be elected to the Jacksonville City Council. On the ballot today, Democrat Tracy Polson and Republican Nick Howland. They are vying for the at-large Group 3 seat.
So if Howland wins, it will mark a 14-5 Republican majority, a contrast to Duval County voters, which is majority Democrat. On your side's Andrew Badillo is joining us live tonight with more on the pivotal election. And Andrew, why the contrasting trend?
Yeah, Anthony, well, numbers never lie, right? 41% of Duval County is registered Democrat compared to 35% Republican. And that would seemingly give the advantage to Democrat Tracy Polson over Republican Nick Howland, the winner stepping into the city council behind me as the final member, City Hall rather, as the final member of Jacksonville's City Council. But University of North Florida professor Mike Binder says not so fast, and that the numbers don't always hold true at the local level.
Having these elections in these weird off-cycle terms, it puts a real burden on the voters to show up and vote in March when typically people think about voting in November.
University of North Florida political science professor Mike Binder says off-cycle elections tend to favor Republicans who traditionally show up to vote more. It's why Jacksonville City Council holds a 13-5 Republican majority, despite Duval County being majority Democrat.
Even today, as we look at polls that have come in, Republicans are voting in higher numbers than Democrats, even though there's many more Democrats in this city than Republicans. And those are the things that lead to Republicans, in this case, in this city, having majority control.
Thanks for voting today.
It's why Binder gives the slight edge to Republican Nick Howland over Democrat Tracy Polson in Tuesday's runoff election for the at-large Group 3 seat on the City Council.
Thank you, sir, for voting today.
If Howland wins, it would be a 14-5 Republican majority and further cement their supermajority voting advantage on pivotal items. But if Polson wins, it could set a new trend for the next city council voting cycle in 2023.
Seeing that a Democrat could win countywide in a local election with low turnout would really be something that, shook up Duval a little bit, I'd say.
Now, polls are open until 7 p.m. tonight. Both candidates say they expect the results shortly after. And as I mentioned earlier, this is the final seat in Jacksonville City Council. It will be replacing the late Tommy Hazouri, who passed away in September. Live outside City Hall, Andrew Badillo, First Coast News, on your side.
All right, Andrew, thanks. So if you have not yet cast your ballot, you do have a few more hours to do so. Polls in Duval County are open until 7 o'clock tonight. There are 199 polling locations across the county. You do have to vote at your home precinct, and you can find your polling location on your voter information card, also on your sample ballot, or on the Duval County Supervisor of Elections website. And remember, you do have to take a photo ID with you. That can be something like your driver's license, military or student ID, or your passport.